So let's see if we can make a decent video here. I might like kind of walk you through a little bit about elevation, but again, this is going to be kind of the simple basic stuff for right now. It won't take you long, but we just got to get a couple of those things down. This dude's pretty cool. Well, maybe it's a, what do you call it? A replay. So basically, I'm going to line everything up there, and the wind is 12.1, so I'm going to go at least that. 2 full rings is like 12.6 for me, so I'm going to spin it around, take shot button. We're going to go just a little bit more. It's always best to just adjust just a little bit more if you're not sure. So I'm going to add that curl, and I am not going to miss right. That should be good.
Great shot.
Come on, get through it, get through it, get through it, get through it. Close, but with a navigator, that's about as good as you're going to do there. So this next shot's really hard unless you get tailwind, which even if you do, it's hard because the green is tough to stop the ball on, but off to a good start. And the way I played that hole is I went a little wide.
Perfect shot.
With the drive. That way, a perfect shot, which was probably not going to happen. Geez, he blasted it. A perfect shot was probably not going to happen. But at least a great left was going to be safe. So here we have headwind. So 16, that really in real numbers. Let's just check the elevation. The elevation's flat here. So that's about 5, 10, that's about 13 rings. So I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to pull it down kind of in this range. Doesn't have to be exact, but I roughly know that I can adjust about 13 rings without getting crazy with the overpower. So now I look and see how much curl I'm going to have to do. So there's 5, 10, 13. So we're going to add just a little bit of overpower, enough curl to bring it back to the right side of the fairway. Don't miss it left.
Perfect shot.
That should be okay. I was actually trying to miss it right, but we're good. I always make sure that if I'm going to miss it, one side or the other, I pick which side is going to be safe. In that case, a left miss may have put me in the rough. So I wasn't paying attention to him. I don't know if he can get up to the green or not, but he may end up having a pretty easy, yeah, he's going to come close. He may end up having an easy rough shot here right by the hole. So, but I do have a decent looking
perfect shot
short hornet here too. So he's going to be short. So check this out. Okay, if I hit the take shot button, I can see I'm slightly uphill there. Now we're going to go to minimum distance, which is right here. That would be if everything was flat, half of the 13.9. Hornet's about 50-50 on ring adjustments. So that'd be about 7 rings right there, but we're not going to be able to. Shit. Let's see if we can go here. So we can go there. It's slightly uphill. So that means you don't have to adjust as much. I'm going to go just about 8 rings. Let's see what we got.
Perfect shot.
There we go.
Eagle.
Got a little lucky. So anyway, that Hornet, which is a great club, is 1-to-1 adjustment on a max shot. On minimum, it's half of whatever you see. So if I had a Hornet, he's at 12.3. If I had a minimum Hornet, that would be like 6.1, 6.2, 6.1 or 6.2 rings. It's a great club when it's at minimum distance. You adjust half of what the miles per hour is, and since I was just a little bit more than minimum distance, and I was slightly uphill, the fact I was uphill meant that I didn't need to adjust as much. If I was downhill, I would have had to adjust more. Let me give him a nice shot. So downhill you adjust more, uphill you adjust a little less. So it's a guess, but I guessed right. So here we go into the shootout. This is possibly, it depends on exactly what my wind is. It could be an apocalypse, and it could be a cataclysm. It'll just depend on exactly, because I'm going to have somewhere around 12 or 13 miles an hour, I think. So it'll be based on the exact arrow direction, like the,
Perfect shot.
because it's going to be close. Not a great shot.
Nice on.
But you got the speed right. You just didn't get the aim right. So let's see what we've got. All right, that's enough where I can definitely do a cataclysm. So since cataclysm and apocalypse 7s, both of them have about the same number, I can basically adjust using the same information. So basically just under 10 rings is 12.1. So